All right, so there are many people from my town who were involved with racket, were victims as predators too, but as predators with fact cheating, racketeering, roles with attaching me and other kids and kids through time to fake locations interbranch. Their uses of statutes that allow them to do things and get away with them, but they're hiding exceptions and they're hiding their roles with what Captain keeps them self-valued, self-cultivated roles with what is originally still propagated. You can't defend that and us at the same time. I just remind their life progressions. So they have fake news that that they have the right to do per statutes, but they're hiding how they're already involved with racketeering tied to those things, box things. Now in sequence shifts where they have whole groups involved with it. Now the family of Wethersfield Police Pizza and Maria Fazzino and her husband are recorded, confessed, and demonstrated involved with wire crimes and mail crime rolls. Other natures of crimes and drug crimes with people on off the state judicial branch offices. I never saw that. I never knew Maria Fazzino existed. I heard her name before, repeated, but I never saw her in one time growing up when until after she graduated high school. Now, this is what I'm saying for Anthony Walls, a cartoon character, because my other battery's out and everything. Whatever. The point is, so there are proofs that the shooting, real or made up, there are fake news crime acts with it. So, but these are not the crimes that they're pretending are legitimate. These are already criminal uses on off the Wethersfield Police Department, on off the New Britain Superior Court. All kinds of falsified police reports, evidence racketeering crimes with databases clicks. The same ones involved with drug crime rolls with that. Now these are interstate peoples associated with long time standing police chief in my town and retired and standing detectives associated him further with child abuses in my area. Criminal roles with untimely deaths connected on off campuses like Trinity College used for other natures of predicate acts. From off campuses, investigators in the branch involved with racketeering, associated with their roles with a whole bunch of foreign and domestic families, recorded, confessed, and demonstrated criminal uses of, and keeping this the outcome, them criminally forward influenced, evidence racketeering roles, there and here, suits and ties fake care by the value systems associated with DACA, other markets positions, all natures of threatening and torturing, demonstrations of how they're going to hand off legalized, self-valued, pretended, not realized natures of criminal decisions, nature, logic, as the only experts realized. No, uncharged, originally and still, whole nations group sick, ones that don't like each other, Russia and America. Not even debatable about the lies of criminal foreign influence and delusions, so valuing them having been our zoning laws in Russia and here are criminally foreign influenced. What they call sciences, the media is recorded, confessed, pretending uh, influence them offensively, pretend they don't understand. Asking a lawyer opinion is different, especially one with a badge, is different than um, being coached on how to cover up mandated law crimes that are simultaneously torture crimes worse than harassment, but as that note, identity thefts, attaching people to forged names, switch names, attaching people to fake conversations, and about what they know they did. So it makes it look like you have conversations with them. And through time, I just remind there are two Mendez police brothers, and there are a whole bunch of people on off CCSU from my town. associated with Wethersfield Pizza, also criminally involved with on and off the New Haven FBI. Place associated, a guy says he's associated with Aladdin. I don't know. A guy named uh, Arnold, too. So tell victim predators, because these are uses of what we have a legitimate shared policing uses of identity of the ground, but that's used to maintain criminally foreign influence identity. They're here, fake. Only rely upon the contrast. Only let realize them originally and still for the discernment of identity. All courses other than the identity's course. The algorithms really. So Wethersfield Pizza has a Steven Stocko I never had a conversation with. One time I called up there, he he hung up the phone and then called the police, and they told me not to contact him again. So he faked the conversation because we had no communications at all. I asked for the one who I never knew in high school that they have involved in the sequence shifts. Also, federal crimes with fake news, crime acts with child offenders, with a whole bunch of people with drug clicks with New Britain Superior Court through time, racketeering roles with a John Mayano. Men and women associated with him with crimes in my area with police forms retired and standing with overt criminal enterprises. The witness protection program used criminally by the policing of it, and by the overt criminal enterprises inclusion with the various interbranch. Also, they're recorded pretending to be against what they recorded, demonstrated, and confessed they were recorded involved with. A whole bunch of people on off Fox Connecticut News, off of WFSB involved with natures of identity theft like sequence shifts, like pretending people, like roles. I never had anything to do with uh, Mike, Mike Roberts. This is also where he's recorded, confessed, and demonstrated one of the people that was raised a victim. But I don't know him. And the only contacts I do are barely, and that's recorded, confessed, and demonstrated involve federal crimes with the people, with Justice Department, Pentagon, foreign and domestic military, on and off CCSU, on and off Trinity College, state police, on and off the forensics lab, involved with overt criminal enterprises, foreign and domestic, was also messy originally right through times. So they have statutes that say, okay, just ignore certain things. But it didn't say um, hide perjury rackets. Hide what really is behind originally still criminally foreign influence, forced tactically denatured relationship to nature, worse than torture, forced sustained fake care. They're recorded originally. They're recorded doing now things so insidiously, so for overtly. They're they're making the kids value unity, and simultaneously they're hurting them as that fake. Excuse me. As fake care. Simultaneously, they're making them value hurt individual, especially all locations. This is originally still had what needs the needs getting worse and worse for hyper being able to sense things, being able to anticipate things, block them off from happening. See, we have that as the people originally instilled in collusion with the organized crime method. I'm not even a lawyer. I'm not pleased from YouTube channel Anthony Wall, youtube.com/user/Romulus Wall. We're not associated with any lawyers, police forms, criminals. But see, lawyers originally still used to block correlation nature from discernment. Fake sides, fake middles, force, self-value, each age of fact treatment, not by accident, off the ground of education, on and off it in layers. By sustaining this, they have people that are roles with what is interbranch, executive branch, sickly, highly criminally, highly dangerous predators, and